Ah, the great land of Morbia. Well, it is now. Back in this recording, it really wasn't that great. You had a big pyramid with large empty holes, a drugstore which was completely unusable, a bubble elevator which then led to the top of the pyramid, which honestly did have quite a nice view. But when you look down across the land, you notice a lot of destruction. Holes from creepers scattered the landscape, and, well, after a little incident occurred, there was now this. A jail cell. But why was it here? Well, this jail cell was quickly made during the war against Morbia, which I took part in, and that is what this video is about. So, where do I begin? Well, I'm a part of the OG Union. In this union, we democratically agreed that Morbia was a threat, and so we prepared for war. But let's just say, these preparations weren't exactly that useful.
Huh?
What is he doing? We're meant to be training, having a little fight before the war breaks out, you know, preparing, training. But he decided, no, I don't want to fight you, I want to just stab this horse instead. Well, I think he hit me once, and that was by accident. He was trying to hit the horse still. But anyway, that ended, and we got into the serious stuff. So, it all began in Australia, where we met up and then made our way through my nether pathways towards Africa. Took quite some time, as Africa's halfway across the world from Australia, so we ran through these nether tunnels for quite some time. But we all got there safely and ended up in Africa. Once we was here, we had to trek across quite vast deserts through several African countries until finally, eventually, we made it to Libya. And then the next stage of the plan began. Whilst I was all in Libya, armouring up, getting the gear ready, I headed in to Morbia to do a little drug deal with the Morbians. This seems a bit stupid, why would you trade with the person you're about to war? But it made sense, because we did this so that we could ensure that they was exactly where we wanted them for the plan to commence. When we got in, and here we have me, rocking up on their wall, commencing the drug deal. And that took me by surprise. I did not realise I was going to have that much drugs. Well, at this point in time, I was thinking, oh, I hope this war goes well, because if so, then all these drugs could just be mine. And if you're looking at the effects there, they are quite useful. So, I decided I'd buy 6 drugs in total. 2 steroids, 2 marijuana, and 2 cocaine. Regeneration, speed, and resistance. But now, it was time for the dangerous part of the plan to start. I got into the nether pathways, got my TNT ready, and made my way to the place where I wanted the first explosion to be. I was quite wary whilst doing this because a lot of the pathway was just directly over a massive lava lake below, so
It's fine.
you know, didn't want to end up falling in that and losing everything just before it happened. But I blew it all up and then waited for the war to start.
Okay, charge. Go.
That was my cue to go in and begin to blow up Morbia, one farm at a time.
Holy shit. Make sure they don't see you there. Make sure they don't see you there.
Go to the left of the pyramid. We don't want to destroy any blocks. Just one block will affect something. I'm on top of the pyramid.
JT's next to me.
They're not doing a COVID test anymore.
Okay, so to explain why a COVID test is relevant to the war, basically they said, wait, give us a moment, I need to do a COVID test, I can't war. Yeah, turns out I think that might have just been a lie, I don't know really, but anyway, the war commenced again.
We're not going to hit them from here.
I think it's safe. We advance.
Yeah, advance. Have a plan.
I just took
Wait,
the very, very
run towards us.
Where the
I've left.
I don't know if you saw that right, but yes, they just fled the battle completely. They were just like, no, I'm not warring them. To be fair to them though, there was, I think, 4 people, all in full diamond armour, with bows raining down on them, and I had just blown up all their farms. So, yeah, I understand why they ran. Yeah, I probably would have done the same. But we didn't think of that, so now we had to search through the entire forest to try and find them. Which we didn't. But we decided to instead lure them back. So the way that we did this is by holding one of them hostage. So although Aaron managed to run, we got Katie.
You're going to kill them if
So
you keep it.
with this, we got Aaron back and put him in the cage. See that? Same cage from earlier.
So this is fun.
And now, with them safely contained, we could begin the diplomacy. Long story short, they surrendered the war, and Morbia was no more. The land and the people were spread across the nations which fought against them, and that was the end of Morbia. Oh, I'm sorry, what's that? Oh, apparently we were going to get a surprise guest on the show. A visit from the leader of Morbia himself.